Can you believe it, Rachel? It's June, and we'll be graduating from high school and off to college. It's such exciting times. We're going to have our senior prom, our senior trip to Point Pleasant, and project graduation. Well, that's it for us. What do we have for the kids?
Well, June 14th is Flag Day. We celebrate our fathers on June 21st for Father's Day. June 21st is also the summer solstice, and the last day of school is June 22nd. We also celebrate other less-known holidays, and some of them are
National Yo-Yo Day, Best Friend Day, Donald Duck Day, and also Ice Cream Soda Day.
Now, some of the more bizarre and unique holidays in June are National Adopt a Cat Month, National Donut Day, which is every first Friday in June, Take Your Dog for a Walk Day, Paul Bunyan Day, and last but not least, Sunglasses Day. So much is going on in June.
Let's start off with a salute to all the dads in the world. We're going to plan a couple of things for Dad, so let's bring in Miss Crafty and Cooking Mama to put together some real treats for Dad.
Why, hello there, kids. Do you guys know what month is coming up here in the month of June? That's right, it's Father's Day. So today, me and Cookie Mama are going to combine our skills and make a great Father's Day breakfast with a card for your fathers.
Yes, kids, I will leave to make a scrambled egg cheese omelet, nice whole wheat toast, bacon, coffee, and a glass of OJ. See you in a few.
Ooh, that sounds good. And here in the Cooking Nook, I'm going to make a card. You guys can make a card online, or you can make one out of construction paper on your own, and that's what I'm going to show you guys how to do today. So for my card for your fathers, you're going to need some construction paper, markers, ribbon, a 1-hole punch, and some scissors. Alrighty kids, let's get started. Now I have 3 different colors of construction paper to spice up the mood a little bit. Whoops, my markers are rolling everywhere. So, first I'm going to take the brown paper and fold it in half. Just like that. You can match corners to corners and crease the sides. Then I'm going to take the yellow paper and fold it and measure it on the card like this, so it's hanging off a little on the edge and you have a nice short fold border. You're going to fold that one in half too. Set it up like that. You might have to cut this one a little shorter. Then I'm going to fold the green one in half as well. Okay. All right, for the yellow one, I want to leave a little border on the top of brown and on the bottom. So what I'm first going to do is make the amount of border I'd like and cut off the excess yellow. Just like this. Oops. It's not straight, you can go over it again. Okay. Oops. Okay. Then I'm going to pull the yellow one off and cut it a little shorter so I can have the same amount of border on the bottom of the card as I do on the top. Just like that. And then you can put it on. See how I have the brown on the top and the brown on the bottom. So now I want to do the same with the green. So I'm going to measure the green out. To where I want the green to show. I'm going to cut the excess green off of the bottom. Just like that. green off. Cut it a little shorter. Voila! Now I have a tri-colored, tri means 3, colored card. Now, we need some glue. Don't worry, I have some on the set. And I'm gonna glue. Oh, I just hate when the glue dries. Ha, perfect. I'm gonna glue the yellow one to the brown one and the green one to the yellow one. So use some glue. Uh-oh, I think my glue's all dried up. Put this one to the side to throw away in the garbage. Whew, phew. Okay. There we go. The yellow. Okay. I'm gonna place the yellow one in just like that. Okay, and fold it over. Okay. Now I'm going to do the same exact thing to the green on the yellow. I wonder how Cooking Mom is doing over there in the kitchen with her part of our project for Dad. Okay. All right, and then if all the sides don't meet, you can cut a little off the edge. Perfect. Okay, now I get to write Dad a little message. On the front, I'm gonna write Happy Father's Day. And since my dad's really into football and basketball, I'm going to draw some sports symbols. Got football. And then I'll draw basketball. And you can draw whatever you want that relates to your dad. You can draw a golf ball and some golf clubs or a soccer ball. Oh, my dad likes to go golfing as well. Draw a little golf puck. Ball. Alrighty. Now I'm going to open it up and write my dad a nice little letter. Just saying how much I appreciate him and that all he's done for me. So, dear Dad. Thank you for everything. You're the best dad. I love you. Love always. Miss Crafty. Alrighty. Well, I hope now, forgot almost one part. I want to make the ribbon on each side to add some spark to my card. So I'm going to take my 1-hole hole puncher and punch a hole in the top, in the middle, and at the bottom. I'm going to take my ribbon, just like I have it here. I'm going to cut 3 pieces of ribbon all about the same length. You can make these as long or as short as you would like. And now I'm going to tie them all on into each hole. You can tie just a knot or a little bow. I'm going to make a little bow. Tie the other one. If you don't know how to tie a bow, I'm sure your moms could help you. Okay. Well, now that we have our card, I wonder if Cooking Mama's done with her breakfast. Cooking Mama!
Oh yes, Miss Crafty. I'm here, and the breakfast is all finished.
Wow,
Look at how delicious this looks.
doesn't that look yummy?
Doesn't it, Miss Crafty? Look, I've got toast, I've got scrambled eggs, I've got bacon, some home fries, orange juice, and some coffee. And on the toast, you can put butter or jelly, whatever your dads prefer, whatever you like. And then in your coffee, you can put some milk and sugar, however your dads like it. So I think this is a great gift for your dads. They would love breakfast in bed, wouldn't they, Miss Crafty?
I would love that, so I'm sure my dad
Me
will love it
too.
too. Well, now that we have our breakfast and our card, we're all set for Father's Day and to present our dads with this beautiful breakfast in bed.
Good job, Miss Crafty.
Good job to you, Cooking Mama. Well, I hope you kids had fun today. See you next time.
Goodbye.
Thank you both for the wonderful idea. Now we're going to head over to Nature Boy to discuss what we should bring to the summer camp and how to make some brand new friends.
Oh, it's morning already? Hey, kid. Ugh. I was just enjoying the family's greatest pastime, camping. See, I love nature so much, I figured, why just go outside in the daytime when you can stay overnight, too? I love summer because the weather's so warm that you don't really need much. All you need is a nice, waterproof sleeping bag, a comforter pillow, and a good friend, Mr. Stuffs. There's also a few other things you might want to take with you camping for supplies just in case, which I'm going to show you. First off, make sure you keep everything of your supplies kept together just in case. So you want to make sure in a case of emergency or you need anything, it's all grouped together so it's easy to find. Let's see. Grooming is always nice. So hairbrushes keep your appearance up because you're good-looking kids and you should have a good appearance. Always remember to keep your hygiene up nice and cleansy. So we have some soap, always important. Another thing that's very important, sun can be very lovely, but it can be also very hot. So bring a hat to keep it out of your eyes and off of your face so you don't get too burned. Deodorant. This goes more for maybe your parents or your older friends. To make sure it's a bit sweaty out there, just keep yourself smelling good. Bugs are interesting, but they can be annoying. So we have some non-alcoholic bug spray to make sure to keep all of those nasty critters off of you. Toothpaste, because you know what? A bright smile makes the day that much better. So make sure you brush your teeth at least 2 times a day. It could get dark at night, so you're always going to need something to light the way. Make sure you bring some sort of flashlight to make sure you can see wherever you're going. And finally, some shampoo, because you shouldn't be using any soap for your hair because the chemicals might do something to your hair. So always bring a bottle of shampoo. There is multi-purpose kinds of shampoo that can be used for your body and your hair. Well, kids, that's all the time I have for this week. Bye-bye.
Why, hello there, kiddies, and boy, do I have a great craft for you for this month. For this craft, we're going to be making a paper duck, and all you need is 3 simple items. One is a glue stick. The next is a pair of scissors. And the third one is this cutout of the duck's eyes and body and feet and wings that you can get on this website. I'm going to read it to you now. It's www.dltk-kids.com/animals/mpaperduck.htm. Alrighty, kids, once you've gone to the website and printed out this awesome paper duck, then it's time to get started. First, what you're going to do is cut out his body. So I'm going to cut it out of the section so it's easier to cut out. Just like that. You kids might want to print a few extra copies, so in case you mess up, you can just hop on to the next one. It's a really fun and easy craft you can do to decorate your house or your room, or just give to a friend or a relative to hang in their house. You can make it as like a thank you note and write your note on the duck or on the back of the duck. Very thoughtful. Alright, once you have the body cut out, it's time to cut out the wings. Again, I'm going to cut them off out of the section of paper so they're easily to cut. Just like that. And once you print out your format of the shapes, they give you a picture of what the duck's supposed to look like. Alrighty. Okay, we got one wing out. Now we gotta cut the next one. And if you're confused about any body part of the duck, everything's labeled. Here it says the wings. And when I cut out the body, it said the body. Alrighty, now I have my wings and my body. So, I'm gonna take my glue stick. Now I know to put the wings right about halfway on his body, just like that. And I'm gonna put a little glue. Oops. On the edge right here. Put it on right there. You can obviously put it wherever you like because it's going to be your own duck. Oops, I'm going to move mine up a little more. Alrighty, and then you do the same thing with the next one. Like that. Try to put glue only where you're sure you're going to need it so it doesn't stick to anything. Like that. Alrighty. Now I'm going to cut out his feet. Alright. If you don't have a color printer at home, that's okay. You can do this in black and white too. One little bit. Or you can also print it out where it doesn't have any color, so you can color it in on your own. Okay, now I'm going to glue his feet on. the picture, it shows for the little texture of his feet to be facing out. So that's how I'm gonna glue it on. Just like that. Okay. A little glue here. Stood on. Put another on this one. Oops. Alrighty. Put there. That one on just like that. Alrighty, well now we have a body of a duck with wings and feet. Now it's time to cut out his mouth and his eyes. I'm gonna cut out his eyes first. There's one eye. Here's the other one. Now his mouth, or his beak, as ducks refer to it as. Alright, now I'm all done with cutting. Now I'm going to glue on his mouth right there and put his eyes, oops, right there. Just like that. Okay, let's glue on his mouth first. Other eye right there. Alrighty, now we have our very own chick. Isn't he cute? Or a duck, excuse me. Well, I hope you kids have fun today and make plenty of your little ducks out of this easy craft. See you next time. Bye.
I love it. So clever. Well, now we're going to Nature Boy and his cousin, Flower Child.
Hi kids, Flower Child here. I'm going to show you how to prepare this garden. Now, as you can see, this garden's in bad shape. Lots of rocks, terrible dirt. And let's just be frank here, not a lot of spice. So, I'm gonna do the best job I can. So, it starts with grabbing a rake here, evening out the dirt, and pulling all the big bulbous boulders and rocks out of it. So here we go. First you take your rake, 2 hands. If you're right-handed, it's like this. Left-handed, it's like this. Yeah, yeah. Left hand, right hand. Here we go. Yeah. See now, kids. This is what you don't want. A crappy rock like this. Gotta get rid of this. So what I'm gonna do, toss it in the rock pile over there. You won't like rocks. Rocks are bad. Not good for growing plants. Period. No more of that. Alright, you ready? The garden. See now what I'm doing is I'm pushing the dirt back and forth, trying to make it even. Now you see there's little rocks in there. Little rocks aren't too bad, but these things have no rocks yet. But like I said, I'm making the best of what I can do in a bad situation. There I go. See? This. You'll poke yourself in the eye with this if you're not careful. You toss it over there in the rock pocket. Oh no. Maybe the little things of what to come, you know? We will see a lot more of these in this little area. We'll just leave that here for now. Around. I'm gonna clean up the rest of that area later. Over here, I gotta get my other hoe. This is gonna help me aerate the garden. What you do, you jam it right in there, and you pull it back. You jam it right in there, and you pull it back. Now you see how I'm mixing up the browner dirt, the wetter dirt? It's gonna bring up nutrients. Jam it in there, and pull it out. Move it back and forth. Another big rock. Don't like this. You should talk to the man who made me do this. It's not nice. All right. I think I've done about the best I can do in this bad situation I got left with. But I'm going to show you. You can take the worst area, such as this. You can make it into something beautiful. It's going to sprout lots of these little guys. That's all I got for now, kids. Bye.
That was great. We will have Nighttime Nanny here to read us I Love You Because I Love You by Lisa Baker. That's it.
All right, quiet on the set.
Hi kids, today we're going to read The Adventures of Jimmy the Drop. Jimmy the Drop lived in Lake Cabby, but he was never really happy. Jimmy knew his sadness would not do. He wanted something new. He wanted something big and blue. As he sat in the pond looking at the fish, all Jimmy could do was wish. Then he looked up at the sky and said, "That's it, I want to fly." It was something big and blue. He's never been there, so it was new too. As Jimmy became warmer, he floated to the top. Until he was so warm the floating didn't stop. Jimmy was flying high in the air. He was evaporating with added care. Then he saw other drops too and asked, "Are you looking for something big and blue?" The other drop responded, "All drops want to go to the sea. I know the way, follow me." Jimmy held the other drop's hand. Soon all the drops created a great band. The other drop said, "Jimmy, hold tight. This is what happens when the drops unite. We form a beautiful cloud that's fluffy and white." But before long, the cloud became crowded and dark. Jimmy even felt an electric spark. The other drop said, "Good luck getting to the sea. When you get there, look for me." Jimmy fell to the ground and became very cold. He landed on a mountain that was very, very old. Jimmy sat waiting in his snowflake form, waiting for the sun to come out and make out the temperature warm. When the sun came out, back to the water Jimmy did melt. He could not contain the excitement he felt. Jimmy left footprints wherever he went, left in the rocks small little dents. He ran all the way down the mountain towards what he was looking for. Jimmy finally found the sea he could have no more. The big blue sea is a place Jimmy truly wanted to be, and he knew this happiness would not stop when he saw his friend the other drop. Okay kids, good night.